With warmest greetings to our brothers and sisters in the Catholic faith, we welcome you, dear viewer, to our channel. May your day be filled with grace, peace, and the abundant presence of Christ in your life. In the challenging times in which we live, the need for spiritual security and guidance is more urgent than ever. Humanity faces trials that demand not only physical resilience, but also deep inner and spiritual strength. In this context, the words of Father Michel Rodriguez emerge as a light that inspires and guides. His message carries a prophetic meaning and serves as a true roadmap for facing adversity. He calls us to be attentive to spiritual preparation and to cultivate a more intimate and sincere relationship with God. This call is not intended to arouse fear, but rather to encourage us to action, an action of faith, prayer, and spiritual deepening. At the heart of Father Michel's message is the conviction that this is a time of divine purification and justice, and that only a robust and living faith will allow us to go through it with hope. For Father Michel, faith goes far beyond a theoretical or passive belief. He sees it as a way of life, where every Christian is called to reflect the love and truth of Jesus Christ in every thought, word, and action. His message is a powerful invitation to embrace prayer as a source of strength and transformation, putting God at the center of everything as we authentically live the gospel. Michel reminds us that true spiritual preparation requires much more than sporadic prayers or occasional moments of devotion. He challenges us to transform every aspect of daily life into a living witness of faith. According to him, divine justice is inevitable in the face of rampant sin and the growing indifference to spirituality that characterizes today's world. He warns that this justice could manifest itself through events such as natural disasters, economic crises, and even global conflicts. However, Father Michel invites us not to see these tribulations as acts of cruelty, but rather as expressions of divine mercy. These challenges, he explains, are opportunities granted by God for humanity to seek repentance and return to a deeper relationship with the Creator. From this perspective, moments of trial become moments of grace, pushing the faithful to prepare their hearts and souls for what is to come. Preparing both spiritually and physically is a central pillar of Father Michel's message. He highlights the need to find spiritual refuge in the Sacred Hearts of Jesus and Mary, where the faithful can seek comfort and security. Daily prayer, constant praise, and sincere adoration are indispensable practices for achieving this spiritual connection. He believes that these actions are the real keys to preserving inner peace and spiritual strength in the face of life's difficulties. In addition to spiritual refuges, Father Michel also mentions the existence of physical sanctuaries designated by divine providence. These places, likened to Noah's Ark, are meant to serve as safe havens for those who stand firm in their faith. For him, faith is the main requirement for achieving salvation and protection in times of tribulation. However, Father Michel also addresses a contemporary concern: the impact of modern technology on the spiritual life. He warns of the dangers of over-reliance on technological devices, such as smartphones and computers, which often distract the faithful from their prayer life and Christian values. The constant bombardment of information and entertainment, especially for the younger generations, weakens the connection with spirituality and diminishes the moments dedicated to devotion and reflection. To combat these distractions, Father Michel suggests a balanced approach to the use of technology. He encourages the faithful to regularly disconnect from these devices and to use this time for prayer, adoration, and deepening their relationship with God. By practicing a conscious use of technology, Christians can protect their spiritual life and keep faith as the central priority of their lives. One of Father Michel's most impactful messages is his prophecy about the illumination of consciences, a moment described as a spiritual milestone for all of humanity. During this event, each person will have a profound revelation as they see their soul as God sees it. This moment of spiritual clarity will bring weaknesses and sins to light, generating a divine call to repentance. Although challenging, Father Michel presents this enlightenment as an opportunity for purification. He compares this process to gold, being refined in a fire, emerging purer and stronger. For those who feel oppressed by the weight of their mistakes, Father Michel offers a message of hope and security, reminding them that Jesus Christ is always willing to forgive those who approach him with sincere repentance. In addition, Father Michel emphasizes the importance of community and spiritual preparation. He believes that mutual support among the faithful is essential for facing trials, strengthening the collective faith and helping each individual to remain steadfast in their spiritual journey. Father Michel encourages the faithful to turn their homes into true spiritual refuges. He believes that these sacred spaces, dedicated to prayer and worship, can become places where families and small groups come together to strengthen their faith and support each other. These environments, marked by devotion, promote the building of a solid and resilient collective faith. For him, these small communities are indispensable for facing current challenges and those yet to come. Taking inspiration from Christ's first followers who found spiritual sustenance in mutual support, Father Michel defends the importance of cultivating a sense of unity and shared devotion. He points out that just as at the beginning of the Church, Christians today can find strength and courage in each other. In addition, Father Michel reinforces the need for the faithful to regularly disconnect from the excessive use of technology. He encourages that this time be invested in prayer, worship, and deepening the relationship with God. By practicing a conscious use of technology, Christians can protect their spiritual life, ensuring that their faith remains at the center of their lives. One of the most striking messages of his prophecies concerns the enlightenment of consciences. He describes this event as a spiritual turning point for all of humanity, a moment of revelation and clarity when each individual will have the opportunity to see their soul as God sees it. This call to repentance, according to Father Michel, is a divine opportunity for purification and renewal, inviting the faithful to a profound inner transformation. Each person, at some point, will experience a transformative spiritual revelation in which their soul will be revealed as God sees it. This moment of spiritual clarity will bring weaknesses and sins to light, leading to a profound divine call to repentance. Despite being a challenging experience for many, Father Michel presents it as an opportunity for renewal and purification. He compares this process to refining gold in the fire, which emerges purer and stronger after going through trials. For those who carry the weight of their own mistakes, Father Michel offers a message of reassurance and hope, reminding them that Jesus Christ is always willing to welcome and forgive those who approach him with a truly repentant heart. Michel also emphasizes the importance of community in spiritual preparation. Taking inspiration from the first Christian communities, he invites the faithful to turn their homes into spiritual refuges. In these sacred spaces, families and small groups can come together for prayer, worship, and mutual support, strengthening their collective faith. He believes that these small communities are essential for facing the challenges of the present and the future, promoting unity and shared devotion, just like the first followers of Christ who sought spiritual sustenance in mutual support. He also points to worrying signs that indicate humanity's spiritual distance from God. These include the increasing frequency and intensity of natural disasters such as earthquakes, tsunamis, and forest fires, as well as economic instability and international conflicts. Michel interprets these events as divine calls to conversion, an urgent appeal for humanity to return to God. He also highlights celestial signs, such as eclipses and planetary alignments, as symbolic reminders of spiritual realities that transcend the physical world. These phenomena, he says, invite believers to strengthen their devotion, remain vigilant in their faith, and trust fully in God's protection during times of trial. Michel believes that these signs should not generate fear, but rather inspire the faithful to deepen their relationship with God, seeking strength and direction in Him. Thank you for watching this video. Leave your like and subscribe to the Living Hope channel on YouTube. Activate notifications by clicking on the bell to receive other publications.